Yeah, I'm with you all the way. I think another big move necessarily wouldn't be as out of the question as some people seem to think it is. I think we get married to the idea of draft picks just because we like the excitement of the draft, and I'm definitely guilty of that.
The Ravens draft well.
Yeah, they do, and it's always a fun weekend. It's great to have that first round pick that you can sort of bank on. So from that sense, it would be kind of tough to deal with the idea of letting go of something like that. But I'm totally fine for it with a player of the caliber of Jamal Adams. I think he is so worth it. I think he's probably the best safety in the league right now for my money. And, very young. He got drafted in 2017, absolute alpha dog and a leader, would bring things, that are intangible as well as very tangible. I think he would step in and immediately be one of the best players on the team. So it's like you mentioned, the opportunity cost of going to get him versus sitting there and kind of playing it safe, hanging on to that first round pick just so you can maybe draft a safety to replace Earl Thomas. Ultimately, I'm not one of those people that says the salary cap doesn't exist, but it's just so much more. There's so much more to it than just saying oh, well, the cap, is a certain way right now, so we can't do something. There are so many creative ways to get around that and maybe re-sign him long term if you have to. So I think ultimately for me, he's definitely worth the draft compensation. If they can make a contract work ultimately, then I'd be happy with it. But even if they can't, if he's only here for 2 years, I'd probably be fine with that too for a first round pick.